Josh Caray, the voice of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. And, Josh, you ain't been able to call any ball games this year, but y'all have been busy here at Toyota Field.
Yeah, well, we had to come up with different ways to we're like any other business. We got to drive revenue, and we had to come up with different ways to do that. It's funny, a lot of the things we're doing right now we were going to do, except it was going to be next year once we got through our first season. But once that didn't happen, we had to come up with other ideas. So coming up with things like movie nights and block parties and concerts and things like that, those were all things we were going to do anyway, and we just had to move it up. Tonight, of course, we're doing our college football block party. We're going to have a church service upstairs in our stadium club that's actually going to run until Christmas time. We're going to have a big light show that's starting in mid-November, Christmas light show that will run until early January. So we're continuing to evolve and come up with different ideas to help bring money to not just our organization but also to the city as well. And so it's what we're going to do right now until we can figure out what's going to go on with our baseball season. And this is just another step in it with SEC football today.
And once again, we mentioned it right at the start of the show, but once again, tell everybody what it costs and what all you got going on today.
Okay, so today it's our SEC football kickoff. It's $20 to get into the parking lot. So if you want to come in and just tailgate, it's $20 for a parking spot, but the admission into the stadium is free. So once you park, you can set up there, walk into the stadium, that's open, and then we have several of our concession stands open with typical ballpark fare, as well as our Junkyard Team store, which has all the Trash Pandas merchandise, which has been a huge hit. So still a lot of great stuff to do, and it's a great place to hang out and watch SEC football on the video board.
I know it, man. Like I said, college game day going on right now, and then I'm sure right at 11 o'clock you'll have Auburn, Kentucky, or Kentucky, Auburn is Clay, as you probably want to say.
Right. Hopefully that Auburn can hold it together. It's just they don't know whether they're an eagle or a tiger. They can't figure it out. So I mean, how do you get behind a team like that?
That's right. So you got to figure it out. And you've been busy, Josh. You've been calling some games for us on Play Action Sports, and like I said, you did the James Clemens Briarwood game last night.
Yeah, James Clemens really impressive. I gotten to know Coach Waldrop pretty well. In fact, that was my second James Clemens game, and I'll probably be doing more, knock on wood, assuming nothing else happens. But, I've been real impressed with their program, and they can score in bunches. Real young ball club, so they still got to work on trying to put a complete 48 minutes together. But I think they have a real chance to make some noise come December if they can put everything together. But they're on the right track right now, and Coach Waldrop's done a great job. He had to replace a lot of guys from last season, and he's going to do a lot of special things over there. I can feel it.
That's good.
And that game last night was supposed to have been against Lee, and now we found out that they're not going to be playing Florence next week.
Right. So I mean, I tell you, this pandemic world with the virus, it's just changing everybody right and left. So you just never know one day to next what's going to happen. So
we've had a lot of that here in Huntsville. Of course, we had the Grissom and Huntsville game called off, which is a huge rivalry. But because so many teams are on the sideline right now, that means there are going to be a lot of openings as well next Friday. So you hope that the teams that are able to play but have an open date can fill those open dates as well, and the kids can still play.
And what have you been doing at the James Clemens games?
Yeah, I know. Right? I got thrown in to be the voice of the Jets, and it was a good opportunity. I was excited not being able to do the Havoc games, so you kind of lose that. But yeah, it's been interesting. And they're, like I said, like Josh said, they're an amazing team, and they've got some future guys. Gio Lopez is their kind of a backup quarterback, but when he gets the ball, he's electric. So it'll be fun to watch him, just a sophomore going into that, and it's just been fun to watch. But yeah, it's been different. Yeah, except to be able to not have as many fans out and like you would hope. But last night was a good game. I mean, Briarwood brought some good fans. I felt like they almost had as many people as Bob Jones. I was like, yeah, Birmingham travels better than Bob Jones.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they do. Well, Josh, we appreciate it, brother, and we know you're going to be a busy guy, so we'll let you get out and start wandering around, and hopefully people come on out, $20, park your car, you can tailgate outside or come in and spend some money and watch some football on the big screen.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, guys. That's Josh Caray. We're going to take us a break, and we'll be right back. You listen to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on the Big 1080 WKC.